Hello and welcome back sa ating channel. Ang topic po natin ngayon, our topic for today is about what is narcissist worst nightmare. So we are now picking a random questions, and this question got a lot of votes. So let's start. Again, the question is, what is narcissist worst nightmare? The worst nightmare to a narcissist is when the persona of the world they have built around themselves that is all fake and has been built with nothing but pure lies, deceit, playing games to deceive others for personal gain, and when all that bullshit the narcissist has been selling and is getting ready to come crashing down on their sorry ass. They are so scared of this nightmare that this is one day gonna be the reality, and the whole world and all the people they have lied to for some long, and the people they have conned into feeling sorry for them, and the things they have conned people out of, and the lives they have destroyed. And now their glass house they're in has a rock thrown through it, and the glass house that the narcissist lived in for so long and live a fake life inside this glass house is shattered, and the fake life is exposed, and now reality is gonna take its turn on the narcissist, and reality is gonna bring all the judgment down on this evil narcissist for all the evil deeds they have done to every person they have came in contact with, and the lives they have destroyed. Reality is the narcissist's worst nightmare, and it's the biggest fear of them all to a narcissist. Nothing else bothers or even distracts the narcissist from what they are doing. But what reality comes knocking on that glass house? The narcissist knows that he or her fake persona is getting ready to be shattered, and there is nothing the narcissist that can do about it to stop reality from bringing the most harsh punishment onto the narcissist for all the evil things they has done. These narcissists are gonna beg and plead with reality to have mercy on them. Reality is gonna laugh at the narcissist to their face, and reality is gonna tell narcissists that they will not receive no mercy. Here, for I will not show you no mercy. This is the worst nightmare for any narcissist. So, guys, that's the first answer. And the second is, I wish to put my penny on I wish to put my penny into and add that narc cannot stand it if you do not react to his or her behavior. They want you to react, thus fueling their sick mission that they are on. They never tire but can argue for hours on end until you give in to make them feel like they've won. The narc I knew rolled my life to a point where I really believe I was the problem. I thought I was being disrespectful to a woman by not listening to her and not doing what she says. Then I came here on and my life changed. I read that there were other victims just like me, men and women. Then I unmasked my own narcissist, showed her what other people write here. It was like a mirror in front of her face. She looked like she saw a ghost. Her reply was, I'm not like that. Another one of many lies. Narcs all have the same bad ways. If I didn't know any better, I could swear there was a narc school of learning somewhere where 3 out of every 10 unborn babies are chosen to go to before birth. They then graduate and are born into this world to fuck up a perfectly sane person's world. Anyway, I ripped the mask off my narc and took my life back. Every now and then she would still come home from work early saying she's not feeling well. Previously, I used to fall for that. All I do now is tell her to go to see a doctor. I know she won't because other than seeking my attention, there is nothing wrong with her. She now has to do her course around the house, which she got me do before. I am visiting my friends like before. The nurse does not tell me when to come and go anymore. I believe she will still explodes and every so often my house sounds like the 4th of July, but I am able to fight back verbally. I call her a nerd if I have to because sometimes she forgets that she is one. I don't mind the occasional arguments that still breaks out. The main thing is that I have unmasked her and I have my freedom back. I can see that she could sometimes get through her day silently kicking and screaming and with a lot of effort. That's her problem, and she must either get help or she can pack up and go for all I care. I have been her punching bag long enough. She lies, cheats, manipulates, controls, walk all over, belittle, mishandle, forcefully have sex, uh, falsely accused, is insecure, blame, talk about our problems in public, treat me like her personal slave in front of our friends. And do you know what? That all stop. I stop it. I can therefore testify that a nerd gets confused when he or she is forced to come to face with themselves, whether they will see the error or their ways or not. That is a story for another day. What worked for me and was my next worst fear was that I found out what and who was really behind that mask. Unmasking her was the best thing I've ever did. Thanks to all the advice and info I found here. Yeah, see, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power kasi for me it's a lot of healing happened and when I started reading and researching articles about NPD or narcissistic personality disorder, narcissistic abuse. So yun po. We want to share this information as much as we can kasi a lot of people suffer in silence. At yung iba po hindi nila alam yung ano na may tawag dun sa sitwasyon nila and that is narcissistic abuse caused by narcissistic personality disordered individual. And they are everywhere. Kaya mag-ano po tayo, mag-research. Yan. Ito naman na pangatlong sagot kay Holly McCormick. Ano ba to? The ultimate fear is being abandoned, proving that they aren't worthy of love, respect, and human kindness. Every other fear would lead them back to this fear, the imposter syndrome. Losing the narcissistic supply is secondary to this fear. It shows up differently with so much variations. It can be hard for those around them to see it, and it can keep those around them feeding, protecting, and nurturing a sick psyche in unhealthy ways. Really, this fear is no different than any of us. Though when you strip it all away, what makes it different with an NPD is that they have built up such impenetrable walls by means of control and manipulation around them to shield them from ever seeing the common denominator in scenarios of those who live themselves. Again, not that much different from the normal human at this point. We all create our own reality based on our belief system, both conscious and subconscious. Yet there is some difference between this type of personality and those who are able to wake up and see that their worst fears are caused by themselves, that they create such situations that make themselves so unlovable. They push everyone out their life lest you die try to keep them feeling loved, saving them from feeling abandoned. The current science and psychology has not given us that thing that makes this disease different from a psyche that is able to make the shift out of narcissism, the state we are all born in. So the rest of us is left scratching our heads, wondering how to help ourselves and those that we care about attached to the NPD, including the soul whose personality is sick. It is really an insidious disease that is hard to see, unlike alcoholism or other more clearly visible addictions. I wish more science and psychology would focus on this, on how to help NPDs see their disease, see how they call in the very things they fear at the detriment of their spouses, kids, parents, and all those in their lives. I wish there were intervention program for families. Yun. Yun lang po muna sa ngayon. I hope na nagustuhan niyo po. Thank you. Love yourself first. Unahin po natin ang ating sarili bago ang ibang tao. Thank you. Bye.